What is an RC upgrade? Today we are going to talk upgrades. So I'm constantly on the lookout for upgrades for my trucks, my other Nitros, things, decent upgrades, things like pipes are getting very thin on the ground for things like this old 25. Massive shame, but we're always looking out for stuff. I've actually got an RD Logix one-piece pipe which I'm going to fit to this Savage with you guys, and something else I've been meaning to do for a long time is do the brake and throttle linkage upgrade. So I have a Fast Tracks brake and linkage package and we'll be putting that on, but it got me to thinking, what exactly is an upgrade? Is the answer finite, or is it subjective? So years ago, I was chatting to a guy, I just got into the hobby, and I was chatting about this new Savage I got, and he said to me, give it a few months, he said you'll be upgrading the engine, you'll be upgrading everything, the carb, the pipe. And I thought to myself, you know, I won't, I'll just be happy to have something stock that works properly. But boy, he was right. It's like an addiction. But what actually is an upgrade? How do we class it? Is the upgrade always going to make the thing better? Or is anything you add to your model or whatever else you're upgrading, is it an upgrade? For instance, a lot of people, they get Savages, old ones, new ones, and they replace everything with like Intergy purple aluminium, and they make everything aluminium and they look beautiful, they're shelf queens. But in terms of usage, in terms of performance, no good whatsoever, absolutely no good. That would be a decrease in performance, but an increase in the aesthetics. Is that an upgrade? That is subjective. The definition in the Oxford Dictionary of an upgrade is to lift something, to add to it, to make it better. I suppose that's why it's called an upgrade, because you're lifting whatever it is. So if you are lifting the performance of something by adding something, it is an upgrade. I suppose if you are lifting the aesthetics of something by adding stuff, that also can be counted as an upgrade. But it can also be counted as a downgrade. So it's a little bit confusing. I just hope that fitting this Fast Tracks throttle and brake linkage and this new RD Logix pipe will not be so difficult. If you're new to the channel and you like this sort of content, please don't forget to subscribe, to like, hit that share button. But most of all, let me know in the comments what you think about upgrades, whether you think they should be necessary, whether you think they're addictive, what you consider an upgrade or a downgrade. Yeah, just let me know in the comments. I'll be really interested to see your guys' takes on that. So guys, this is what I'm going to use to make the Z-bend and push rod. This is actually a kebab stick. I did buy some long push rods that you just cut down yourself with a Z-bend already in, but they were too thin. So I am going to use one of these and see how that works out. I'm hopefully going to chop the end off, just cut that point off, heat it up a little bit, and then try and put a Z-bend in using my pliers and mole grips. And there we go guys, it's not the most polished job in the world, but that is certainly going to do the trick, and I can just cut that push rod down to size now. I also have to make 2 more bends in this rod, here at an angle, then straight, then back in at an angle, then straight again, to compensate going around the handle of the Savage, which I'll show you in a minute. So this is the part we need for the linkage, the servo arm. Now I cut the back piece off here with a hacksaw, but that looks pretty rough, so I'm gonna get the Dremel out and tidy that up, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. You can't leave it on because it hits the box here, so we'll get this and just tidy that off, make it nice and round. That's it now after I fit it with the Dremel. Nice and smooth, or smoother, and ready to do its job. Now the next thing I'm going to do is cut the loop off of here, off of this Z bend I made, and make the bends in to get it to go round this part here. It has to go along here, then in, across, and then out and across, parallel, to get it all into there. So it's got to bend around this handle to work properly. Okay, so the bend is made, and this should go round the handle there perfectly. I'll put it together and give it a basic fit and see what it looks like. The bottom rod for the brake, you can use the original HPI piece with the threaded end just into the little brake lever there that goes onto the cam. So you can use that original piece, but this is the piece that you'll have to make yourself if you use the Fast Tracks kit. Right, so that's the throttle part fitted. As you can see, we have full openage of the carb, and when I press the brake the carb doesn't move. So now I just got to fit the brake cam, or the brake rod, to the cam, and see what it's like then. Okay, so that's it all completed, guys. Full acceleration, full brake. If we pull the truck, absolutely rock solid brakes, so I'm really pleased with that. Now I've also fitted the RD Logix pipe, which is a one-piece pipe which goes onto the HPI style header, the X style header, so it actually fits behind the suspension, which is really nice. I can't wait to see what this is going to be like. The gasket that comes off of the back of the engine, the exhaust port of the engine, and goes into the back of the header, often if it's already attached to the engine, it's very difficult to get the header onto it. So a little tip that I often do is I put the gasket, take it off of the engine and stuff it into the header first, and then push the header on, and that seems to work a lot better. So anyway guys, that's it. I'm really pleased. I can't wait to go and try it. Yeah, and see how good it is. So there we have it. The upgrades are done. Just need to go out and test it now. So at the weekend I'll take it out. You can join me. We'll see if that pipe has increased the torque, which I've been told it will, and how that brake and throttle linkage perform. And as always guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this content, if you'd like to see something more of myself, there will be videos here for you to watch, and here, and if you press my logo up here, it will subscribe you automatically, and it's absolutely free and awesome, and it will just make you 150 times better. Joy Nitro promises. Anyway guys, thanks so much. Those who know Nitro, and as always, I will catch you on the next one.